Okay, just a quick side note on this episode. There's some content that might not be safe for the younger viewers. It's really up to the parents to decide that one, so maybe pre-screen and decide what to do with it. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Hello, and welcome to Arguing Ever After. I'm Luke, and this is Amber.
Hello.
Together we are the Lord and Lady who lock horns,
The Count and Countess of Contention,
the Duke and Duchess of Disagreement,
and the King and Queen of Quarrels.
We have been together since the worldwide release of one of the finest albums of all time, titled My Way by Usher.
In this podcast, we bicker about all things, big and small. We use an unscientific method of letting the masses decide who the winner is.
Many of our topics are frequently submitted by our listeners, so if you have something you want us to fight about, please send it to us at arguingeverafter@gmail.com.
And here we are at episode 21.
21 is a lot of episodes.
It is a lot. We've done a lot in this time frame.
We recently, in this time frame, had Thanksgiving dinner.
We did. I'm very thankful for that. And I'm really thankful for our viewers and listeners.
And
however,
everything else that you should be thankful for. I read a really good post that was talking about, more like a blog than a post. Anyway, it was talking about how it's good to be thankful for the things that are like the blessings and the good things in your life. But it's also good to think about being thankful for the struggle and the hard times that you've been through, which is no fun, of course, but it forms sort of who we are. It made me think a lot.
Okay, great. Thinking's good.
I like thinking.
Mm-hmm. But, I think it's also really fun to think about the great things that have happened, especially reflecting on the last year. And for us, this has been a huge year, getting our podcast going.
We're like 6-ish months in?
I don't know.
Close. Remember math, 26 episodes is half a year.
And we're not there yet. We're at 21.
That's true.
This is 21.
That's true. But we did a couple double records, so it was maybe kind of, technically you're right, we're not there.
Right.
I was just arguing for fun.
Gee, imagine that.
Yeah, I never do that.
Never. No, it's not like we haven't called this Arguing Ever After. Yeah. Well, and I really, back to being thankful.
Yep.
And going through all of the food and all of that, we were thinking about what we could do to kind of honor the gratitude portion.
Yes.
And we've really, like I said, we're grateful for viewers, grateful for listeners. I'm grateful for the podcast. And I've been really grateful for the music that we've gotten.
Yes. The intro and outro to every single episode that we have. We're very grateful to our friends.
Yeah.
Qrrrky.
Yeah. And we finally have been able to get into updating that episode that they gave us the opportunity to record our first live show. First.
Because there will be more. We don't know when or where, but, we have designs. That first live show was such a surprise and such a fun thing to do that we never would have thought. And if you've been watching since the beginning, certainly there were a few episodes where we talked about the live show. We invited people out and some people showed and it was very cool.
Yeah.
We had a total blast.
It really was. And I know that we wanted to take this time right now to dedicate this episode to Qrrrky.
Yes.
Because we are very grateful for that opportunity. Kind of helped me feel more like we were maybe doing something real.
For sure. I mean, it's still sort of a shocking thing to think about that a band would say, hey, would you like to open for us? And still, in my brain, I'm thinking, well, that doesn't make any sense because we're a podcast. And yet, it worked out really well.
It did.
It was well received by all peoples.
Yeah. And we've had a ton of people ask us if we will ever release that episode. And for me, it was such an awesome experience. I wanted it to be perfect. I can't get perfect, I can't get perfect. So
I was perfect.
Well, I know I meant like the show was perfect, but like getting the audio turned out perfect. We can't get to that. And so
it got really close to okay.
Yeah. But we did a lot of work to try to get it so that our people who couldn't make it for whatever reason could listen. And then those who were there who really had a blast in it could hear it again live, or not live. Not live. Not live at all.
Recorded, I think is what they call it.
Yeah. Is that what that is?
And is it? What's the thing when it comes back in reruns?
I don't know.
Syndicated.
Ooh, it's our syndicated podcast episode. I don't think so.
We're using big words now.
I feel like that there's like terms or legalities that come up with that, but
only if we're making money. I don't think anyone cares yet.
No, I don't think they do. But
it's for the joy, people.
But yeah. So, I mean, really, like I said, it was a big deal for us. We were grateful for it.
Yeah. Again, thank you, Qrrrky, for being awesome, first of all, and being our friends, second of all.
Yes.
And then the outro and the intro and the live show was super fun.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll get super famous and we can return the favor and let them open for us.
That would be hilarious.
Snap.
I don't know. I can't even think of that possibility. But maybe, you never know. I mean, we're growing slowly but surely at a great pace, and we really have enjoyed all the support. So I think this episode will be kind of fun for people. We did our big question at the end like we usually do. So you can vote now. I mean, I did win.
She won the live contest.
Oh, did I just spoil that? Was that a spoiler?
It was a spoiler, but that's okay.
Well, anyhow.
Because it already actually happened.
It did actually already happen.
Yes.
But
why not open it up to more people is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Are we revoting? What if I win this vote? Because maybe I will, and then do we technically tie?
No, I think for science.
I think if I win, then I get a win, and if you win, you're still winning.
I mean, I won the most important portion, which was the first part. But I mean, I'm curious, because you'll see when you listen. I'm wondering if expanding the audience might change the outcome.
I sure hope so. I'm thrilled to see what the vote turns out. Watch, I'll just get smoked again. And be
hope so.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That would be fun. Well, anyhow, so we hope you enjoy our live show.
Thanks for checking it out, y'all.
I just wanna do my own thing. I just wanna do my own thing. I just wanna do my own thing. I just wanna do my own thing with you.
Hello, everyone. Hello. We can't see any of you, which is probably for the best. And you can see us, which might be for the worst.
Sorry.
So here we are.
Yeah.
And we are
Our
the Lord,
ever after.
the Lord and Lady who lock horns,
The Count and Countess of Contention,
the Duke and Duchess of Disagreement.
and the King and Queen of Quarrels.
And in our podcast, if you've ever heard it, we talk about how long we've been together. Usually there's some sort of little quip about the 90s because we've been together, since the 90s. And if any of you are good at math, that's a long time.
It is.
If you're bad at math, it's also a long time.
It is a very long time.
Coming up next week will be our 22-year wedding anniversary, which is really somewhat amazing. I agree.
Yes, it is very amazing.
That I put up with her for this long is like, man. I almost said the reverse, but it just felt right.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing that I have chosen to be with you every day since we got together.
She did her little eyelash flutter happening. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a practice skill where she flutters around while doing it at the same time.
It is. Well, we did want to let everybody know who hasn't ever heard us before. We are a podcast available on all of the podcast sites. So please find us, Arguing Ever After. And we're going to hope to entertain you all today, but not with music.
Because we don't play music.
We do not. And we hope that a little bit later you enjoy that, because I know that's why most of you probably came here today.
Yeah, I assume everyone came out to see the bands that are actually bands today. Qrrrky, let's hear it for them. Aiden's mommy love balls. And the reason we're here is because we're friends with a couple of people that are in and intricately woven with Qrrrky. One of them is a coworker of my wife, and we've known him for quite some time.
Yeah.
And we started this podcast like a whopping 4 months ago.
No, it's months ago. It was
right.
It was only a couple months ago.
Well, June was so
It doesn't matter. See,
done it 4 times.
yeah.
4 months ago.
So we're like 10 episodes in. So we don't really have that much experience, but we've been having a lot of fun, and we have loyal listeners, which is also pretty awesome. So when we were asked to open for this, we were like,
wait, you want a podcast to open for a band and a music venue? I don't get it.
yeah,
Okay, we're in.
we're willing to try. And we're not really like comedians or anything like that.
No.
We're just,
Yes, don't get your hopes up that we like prepared joke material.
No.
Just, we're not.
it didn't happen.
We've just been together a long time and argue about petty shit. So
Yeah.
that's like what we do. And if anyone out there is in a long-term relationship or you've been married for a while, you will be the same thing. You just haven't started recording it yet.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to record. Now, what we were talking about, what we were going to talk about here, we had to come up with a topic. And that's one of the things we do is we come up with a topic for every episode. And this is not an episode. I don't know if it'll ever record properly, but we decided we wanted to talk about live music since that's really why you all are here.
Heck yeah, it is.
Yes.
And what a topic to talk about.
It really is. And we've been fortunate in our lives to be able to see some really great live bands.
Like who?
Like BB King.
Oh, BB King, huh?
The BB King.
And saw him play our new Sealer, his famous guitar.
We did. And Etta James.
Etta fucking James.
Yes.
That was amazing.
Yes. But we've seen some other things that are making, more contemporary. But I have to say my favorite concert of all times was when we saw Aretha Franklin streaming down from heaven and giving us the most gorgeous voice ever. It was unforgettable. We were very fortunate. We both seeing a lot of...
I missed another Let's Say.
Oh,
Al Green.
Oh, Al Green. Yeah, that was really
He told
unexpected.
us that we should stay together.
He did. He did.
Which was pretty nice of him.
It was. Yeah.
So we've seen some legends, some of whom are no longer with us. And that's very nice.
Yeah. But then we've also had opportunity to see some folks that, were a little bit more nostalgia for our life, right? Like, and when you see people our age at concerts,
but our age seems like 20s.
27, they haven't changed, folks. They haven't changed at all. We went to a really wild concert with Genuine.
Like, oh my God, that was the craziest concert.
It was.
I was told like ladies R&B extravaganza or something.
Right.
At the Orpheum Theater.
Yeah.
In Minneapolis.
Yeah.
That was super crazy.
There was a fight behind us between all these women in their 40s.
Yep.
It was amazing.
Seats or something. I don't know what they were fighting about, but they got like into an actual rumbling fist fight.
And the groupies. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Those groupies were rated X.
They were ready to join the band in the back.
They were. Which was, again, it's amazing to see how much people don't change with time, right?
Yeah.
We've also, we have this daughter who's like 13 years old. And if you have children, a lot of times they're gonna like the kind of music you like.
Right.
So we able to take her to a couple of really cool concerts.
That's true.
That said, they were all ages.
All ages. That means they were like the money from all of the ages.
Yes.
Their content editor isn't necessarily thinking about a family.
I have felt like a really bad parent taking her to these concerts 2 times. Times. It's quite something to be So we saw, I'm going to say it. We saw Usher.
Usher. Hey, Us.
Yes, totally awesome. It was wonderful. I'm going to say I'm sorry to the family in the room because they're going to hear this. But from the top of whatever that was, the Target Center, there were two strippers circling down the pole.
They did. All the way from the top of the...
And our daughter was next to us.
One of them went upside down. In the middle of the twirl.
Yeah.
It touched her leg power.
Yeah. It was quite amazing.
And Usher walked around the audience. He fed women cherries into their mouth.
Yeah.
In a very sexual way.
Yeah. Yes. So it's awkward when you're with your parents seeing sexual things. Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
It's even more awkward with your child.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't know that would be so bad. And like the amount of times I was covering their eyes. Oh, it was bad.
Yeah, it was like you were watching an R-rated movie when she was full.
Right. Oh, it was
like, you can't see the shadow box sex scene Usher has produced.
Now, I do recommend going to see it, but do not bring anyone under the age of 30. Because it's not appropriate.
Or maybe we say 18 because they can make their own choices.
Sure. But then the other one we went to, we had gone to see Neo. She really likes Neo, along with Mary J. Blige, which is my love, right? And so we go to that concert, and
she's my real love.
Oh, nice. But so the other thing though there was we had the Neo, which was great, and Mario, who I hope you know. If you don't, listen to him. He's pretty awesome. And there was a little bit of the sexy stuff going on there too, which was also awkward. But the worst part is, like I said, doesn't matter what age you are, you're still going to that concert as the same person. And there was so much pot smoke.
So much.
It was so bad.
Everybody got pot.
Everybody. That was not our intention. It was not our intention.
It was like, why is there so much smoke everywhere? And we're like, oh my God, did we leave?
Yeah. No, because this is the only time to see Mary J. Blige. I'm not going to leave this, but she got to learn about that. I mean, she's in middle school, so I'm sure she's smelt it a few times before, but it's really different when you're like, okay, great. We're going to get home from this concert and everyone is going to take a shower immediately. Our clothes are going to stay outside until I can go into the washing machine. And after that concert, now mind you, she's been asking us to go to every concert we went to before. After that concert, she said to us, I don't think I should go concerts with you anymore.
She was done. She was done. We've asked her a couple times after it, and she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no thanks. Y'all are too wild.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's pretty awesome, though. But thinking about the great things we've been able to go and see. Well, Luke, let me ask you a question.
Oh, wow. Here we go. So this, people, is the moment you've all been waiting for. In this corner, we have Amber claiming to weigh in at 135 pounds.
Yes.
And today, under all the sparkly lights, she brings supreme mind power, which she's probably going to need today to defeat me in this epic battle.
And in this corner, we have Luke, and he is sporting all of the technical abilities today. So I will thank you for that.
Thanks, Johnny. You're the man.
Yes. I mean, yeah. Thank you. But we have this thing where we tally our fights and who's won.
It's supposed to remember this part.
I do remember this. Of course I remember. Right now, the tally is I read 1-5. Luke has lost or 1-3. We're at a tie. This means
I'm a loser.
This one will count, but I don't know where we're going to count it. So
we also have the secret bonus episode.
We do have a couple secret bonus episodes, but So I have a question for you.
Oh boy. Yes. Would you tell me?
Given all of the awesome shows we've been to and how important it is to see people live, what musician or band, dead or alive, would you want to see?
Oh my goodness. I bet you everyone in this crowd has an answer to that question.
I bet they do too.
And it's a tough question.
It is.
Because there's a lot of music that's happened in life, in general. I mean,
Yeah.
and there's so many different kinds of music. And then you think of like solo artists, and you think of bands, and you think, well, in the lead up to today, I was thinking about composers from like literally concert
Yeah.
stuff. And, I mean, the amount of people you could put in that one, who's the choice? Who would you see dead or alive is almost endless.
Yeah.
And I deliberated and I went back and forth a bunch of times. Even today, I wasn't even quite sure. I'm like, how do you answer such a question? It's almost impossible. And I settled on, though technically a couple of their members are still alive. A couple of them are.
They can be alive, dead or alive.
I know. But for me, it's the whole band.
Okay.
If they were all still alive and kicking it,
Mhm.
the Beatles. There's at least a few people who are fans of the Beatles. I might have heard a boo out there. Oh, goodness. So there's a couple people that aren't. The other names that went through my head, I literally one of these could be your pick, so I'm not stopping out here.
Yeah, I honestly, I
Like-
refuse to tell you who I have.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to pick. Just so you guys know, her new deals, she won't tell me sometimes what the question is and sometimes what her answer is. And I'm like, oh, I'm just going to freestyle. It's not fair. 5-3, it's not fair. Let me revise the rules a little bit. Anyway, so some of the other ones that went through my head, these were like my immediate answers. It was like Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
And I was
Jimmy Hendrix is awesome.
And then I knew my research was I listened to him driving back and forth to work. I have like a 45-minute or an hour commute in traffic. So I have plenty of time to like listen to audiobooks and podcasts and music, and I do old music and new music, and I go through like little phases and stuff. So I went through a little Jimmy phase for a couple of days, and it was awesome.
Oh, I bet.
I mean, that dude becomes the guitar.
Yes. Yes. He's
And I think there might not be anyone that's quite that like man. Like he was like a walking guitar.
so sweet.
I don't know how to do it. Anyway, and then I thought, oh shit, what about Led Zeppelin? Good Lord. She's like, oh, who cares?
I don't care. I
All
wouldn't
these
know.
songs start playing in my head, and I'm like,
We promised we weren't
and I ended up singing. I mean, like literally a little bit crazy. So I did a couple days with Jimmy, a couple days with Led Zeppelin, a couple days with Queen, and it was awesome. So if anyone wants to have a good time, just go do that.
Yes.
And then, as my list was like coming to a close, I was like, they all got something. And they all have some hits, and they all have insane musical talent.
Mm-hmm.
But then I thought of the Beatles.
What's your favorite Beatles song?
I can't.
have to.
I don't have to.
Gun to head.
That wasn't the question. So I'm gonna follow on the field here. So don't try to hit me with another one. So I actually was trying to think of that because, and I can't. There's like too many. There's so many of their different phases of. There's like the popular stuff, like Yesterday, and She Loves Me, and Hold Your Hand. Like there's literally a list of like 20 songs that everybody knows in every house, everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, but there's also some still popular, but not quite as popular, like Eleanor Rigby. I mean, I literally don't think I could think of some because they have so many songs. And one of the things that I love about the Beatles is that they did something that no one ever did before. Like they told their story, but like in a way that they wanted to be like bring with them and have a party. It was awesome. And a lot of people have done that.
Yes.
So like rock and roll was, I would say, as a genre, partially defined by their fame. Because they came out to fame in the early 60s. Rock and roll Christianism is known as, it's still around today. But what they did, I mean, they actually went on more than influential with pop music, but like what they did was they did something that really had done. I mean, there's a thing called Beatlemania, which was a world tour, and people literally lost their minds.
Did you know it was a fake Beatles?
So it was a fake beat.
It was a fake Beatles, and it was an American band. It was an American band, and they went down to South America, and everybody thought they were getting tickets to the Beatles, and they were paying like $25 for a ticket.
They called themselves?
They did. They called themselves. Yeah. It became this big thing. I guarantee you there's a podcast about it. Not ours, but
Listen to this podcast.
I have.
You did some research too, dude.
Nope, not for this. This was just my own listening.
I'm always scared of your research, but sometimes it's dangerous. So one of the funny things, the ongoing situations in our podcast, and the reason she's probably winning, she intentionally does research.
Imagine that.
Which that's again another version and like record it. And I'm like, what are we talking about today? And she's like, this is it. And I go, what's the question? And she's like, I don't want to tell you. And then I go, what's your answer? And she's like, no.
You don't get it.
I'm like, okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have it. So that's probably a reason for the win, but I like that he did the research. I did some research. I was just listening to music, which was really fun for me. So anyway, when I arrived, I mean, ultimately at the Beatles, like, it felt, the other ones felt like I was in, right? And it was like, fuck yeah, these guys have so much stage presence and charisma, whatever. But the Beatles were like a genre-bending powerhouse for the entire world to watch. And it was like, at a time in history, social upheaval was going wild, and they stood out for people, and they made songs about it. John Lennon is like remarkably well known for his stand for rights and for people, which was very cool. And I just like, I can't think of like another band that would compete with someone that has that like duration, analog, number one hits, reach over the generations. Look at you, you're like she's like a sniper getting ready to strike. Yeah. So for me, ultimately, like that's why I chose the Beatles. You like there's a taste left tonight, but then fuck like crowd because you guys are gonna vote. I don't know if we told you that, but there is a chance that they might beat whoever your contender is, who I still don't know. OMG. So that's my argument. Let's hear what you brought to this.
Okay, I like you when I started thinking.
Thank you.
Oh,
that's not great. Okay, yep. She wasn't saying so.
No, I don't. I wasn't actually saying that. But like you, I had thought of a couple of the same people too. I had, of course, thought of Jimi Hendrix. How do you not? First thing that comes to mind. And then I was thinking of some things that were maybe closer to me, right? Like music that I felt in my heart when I was younger, or, formative years, So I thought I really had to go with that Dead portion, right? Because like you have a live and that's great. You still might be able to see them. But if I could just magic it and have it happen. And I thought, well, maybe Nirvana, because I really loved Nirvana when I was younger, around the era, Woo, yeah. And then I thought, Sublime.
Yeah.
Yes, because Sublime's pretty freaking awesome.
I used to practice Santeria. Ooh. You see have a crystal ball?
I don't have a crystal ball.
I don't think I've ever had a crystal ball.
I also haven't had $1 million. Yeah. But I was like, those are small catalogs. So I agree with you about the large catalog. And you want to go to a show where it's music, and it can keep going. And so then I was thinking, I've really enjoyed seeing all of these greats. Yes. King of Blues,
The King of Blues,
Queen of Soul,
the Queen of Soul.
Queen of R&B, hip hop.
Yeah. Hanging out royalty.
And me being us being the Lord and Lady with lock horns.
I figured it out. Okay.
I almost went to the King of Rock and Roll,
That's what I thought it was.
but no.
Oh my goodness.
I Iceland, and I really do appreciate Elvis a lot.
Elvis. Have you loved?
Yes. I mean, who doesn't love Elvis?
He loves the wolves.
He has no idea. I'm so excited.
She's gonna say it, and I'm gonna be like, oh, no.
I don't know if people are going to agree with me. This is let's see. This is just who I would see. And I agree with you about the large catalog. I agree with you about like ability, right? So I had to think of a musician, songwriter, composer, actor, can play over 20 instruments.
Don't do it.
And yeah, Prince.
I'm super mad right now.
Prince is such a groundbreaker. He started just this incredible movement. He is local, so he does warm my heart. Like so many people we know or have met, not necessarily know, but have their own personal story about Prince.
That's true.
I know people who would have gone to his concerts. It's one of those things I just really regret never doing. It's like how did we not? How did we not? I mean, he had just awesome music. And still to this day, when I hear When Doves Cry, chills. You know, my favorite song that I can listen on repeat over and over and over again, Seven. I don't know. Like, just those songs are for me within my memory and within my period. And to watch that, I didn't even know how cute she was, right? Like, we liked him, but we didn't know what an impact he was really having throughout the world. And to put Minnesota on the map like that, how do I not pick Prince? How do I not pick him? So that's what he did.
No, it's not going to be voted. I agree that that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think of the songs too, and I'm like, he really did his thing. He was like another kind of genre of that day person.
Yeah.
Like,
Without a
he
doubt.
was like rock, and he was pop, and he was funk, and he was soul, and he was like, let's put it all together. And then sometimes let's be punks, let's be soul. Like, he had a sort of, I think, for each one.
And he made a vow, and I believe he did, that he was going to record a song every day. And he has this vault somewhere, probably in Paisley Park.
He's probably an early listen.
No, it's true. It's true. There's a vault filled with his music. So we're still going to be able to enjoy him for years and years and years. New music, which is amazing for me. The other thing is he was a humble guy. Like, he did a lot of philanthropy that we didn't even know about until after he died. He didn't want to share it with the world. He was quiet living, but he made major strides. So that's who I got to go with, without a doubt.
Oh, that's a pretty solid reading. And Joe, who's going to go with which one? That the Beatles would be second place, but we are in Minnesota, so
We are not. I mean, also,
wow. I love Prince. Things fun of discography and record sales. The world disagrees.
I don't know how many.
You don't know?
I don't know how many records the Beatles sold because I didn't do that research because I was doing research on my own. But they had how many more years to do it?
They did how many more years to, as a band of four?
No, my point is when they started and they're still selling.
No, they're
Prince
not.
started. They're not selling music.
They're dead. We're talking about live.
Oh,
We're trying to do that sneaky thing you just sometimes.
no, listen.
Maybe it's this. You know, I'd say as a group of four, okay, John Lennon was assassinated.
No, okay, fine. But I'm saying when you're talking about records sold, like I'm assuming you're saying throughout from when they sold it to now. All right.
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
The records that they were recording as a four-person band.
How many?
I don't actually know, but it's a lot. It's probably
I know how many rights recorded because I did this research.
It's over 40. Anyway, record sales recent Beatles are like they're like not Michael Jackson status. Like they sold so many records that like I guess that is I don't know. I'm gonna guess over 100 million. I don't actually know.
Oh, I know how many Prince sold. Over 150 million.
Do we have an audience? Can we get a record?
Again,
the Beatles are the sold more. Did they sell more than everyone?
They sold
Okay, 600 million units.
but it's who I want to see dead or alive.
I understand, but
Not who everyone wants to see.
well, but then they're going to vote on those going to be Beatles or Prince, because that's how the podcast works. Is they have to say somebody else, like it'd be fun. But,
I mean, they get to do it on their own.
and for real, this was hard. I mean, I hope we never offend anybody with our choices. But I almost picked up this too. Like there's so many. The amount of people it's amazing to me.
It had to be what was in my heart, you know. So, all right, I
Nothing of it. But that's what I agree with. Did you hear the audience? At least one person. Not like our podcast. Like there's at least one viewer. We have at least one audience member who agrees with me.
and we'll get to that.
Oh, yeah. This was bad.
Thank you. Again, it's on personal preference as to who you would. So now I think we need audience vote, don't you?
I mean, I guess so. I just hope a lot of people like the Beatles.
Well, we don't have like anything official, but maybe we'll just go based on applause.
It's kind of what we have to do. But don't do that thing. I just want to say, like, I've been to a lot of concerts. Don't do that thing where you applaud both times. Because then we won't know the difference and you're an asshole.
Okay.
No, just click the one and just do it right here.
Yes.
Like
So-
when the guy says, everyone on the left, and people on the right better not say shit, okay? Anyway, so yeah, we'll do a applause or you can't see literally the lights are so
sorry.
bright.
I thought
I
maybe
can't even see any of your face.
Yes.
We're just having fun.
Okay.
So the question being, dead or alive,
Who would you rather see in a
who would you rather see in concert? And my choice was the Beatles. Let's hear it. Okay, I feel good, but I don't know if I feel like singing.
It's a little weak.
Yeah.
And my choice is the one who taught us what it sounds like when doves cry. It's the one who told us to party like it's 1999. The Prince himself.
That was a fairly resounding win. I need to learn how to do research.
You do. It's super easy.
Yeah.
There's this thing called Google, and it literally has all these answers for you.
I do.
I know he does. He could. Well, so y'all, that is essentially what we do on our podcast
It is.
every week on Tuesdays. You can watch us. You want to see our beautiful faces, our expressions. There's
Sometimes I
Spotify.
change our clothes, but could you have me?
You do. We'll wear clean stuff.
Sometimes it's pajamas, though, not gonna lie.
But if you're an old school podcaster, you could listen to us on any streaming podcast thing. But this was pretty awesome. We had a lot of fun tonight. Thank you for bearing with us. We did not bring any talent.
That's true. Well, no, that's still true.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
Some
Hopefully,
entertainment.
there was some entertainment. You don't know what rocks?
What?
Besides the license, which you never done by. We did bring in a couple of t-shirts that we made just as an experience. So if you wanted to buy a t-shirt, We can like do a minimum thing or gas or something.
we got some
We don't have any. We've made $0, so we don't have any actually put to our website to use as official use of commerce. But
You all are here on the ground level, so thank you for listening. And please get ready for some awesome music. The wonderful band of Qrrrky who gave us our theme music. We are so grateful for that in this opportunity today. So thank you all. Whew.
one more song. One more song.
You don't want me to sing. You don't want me to sing.
So you're gonna if I would have known. Oh. Bye. Don't say bye to our theoretical teacher with camera. Remember, we recorded. Don't say bye. Next time, she won.
I just wanna do my own thing. I just wanna do my own thing. I just wanna do my own thing. I just wanna do my own thing.